2018, the end. But yeah, it's here we are again. It's the end of 2018. Holy shit, that year went by pretty fast. Yeah. How the fuck did that year go by so fast? It's kind of crazy, man. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, here we are. It's it's the end of the year. I just said that. But yeah, 2018. It's been an okay year actually. It wasn't. I can't really think of anything that was too bad. But yeah, it's been a decent year. Let's go back to. I'm gonna try to make this a short video, not too long. So short. Um, let's go back to 2017. You know, back in November 2017, my brother. I'm still at my brother's house right now, but back in what was it? November 2017. My brother told me, you know, I had to get a job by April, and if I didn't have a job by April, then I would have to move out. And he said, even if I do get a job, I would still have to move out by June, get my own apartment. So, but those first few months, those first few months of 2018, I was still just being fucking lazy. But I finally got a job at the end of March, and I started working there in early April of 2018, this year. And yeah, I got a job, and everyone in the fucking general forum found out about it. Oh, Taco's working. Holy shit. Yeah. So hang on, I'm just checking, looking at something. But yeah, I got a job and I started working in early April. And okay. Started working in early April. And by the end of May, you know, I think I had a little over $1,000 saved up already by then, which was cool. So I was looking around at apartments, and I actually went and like talked to a lady about getting a studio apartment, and I gave them like a down payment or whatever the fuck those are called. I told my brother, you know, it was like the end of May, and I told him like, hey, you know, I found an apartment. I can start my lease or whatever like next week. And he was like, holy shit. He was surprised that I actually did it. I actually, you know, he was surprised I actually went and found an apartment. And he was like, no. He was like, you don't need to move out. He's basically just telling me like, you know, you can stay here at the house for longer and save up more money so that you can have you know, a good amount of money saved up for when you do get your own apartment. So basically, he told me, you know, back in November 2017, he basically did that to just kind of motivate me to get out there and get that job and all that shit. So once I did get the job and was making the money, he decided to, he saw that I was doing what I was supposed to be doing finally, and he decided to just let me, you know, keep staying at the house for a bit longer, and that was cool. So that was pretty nice. Having the job, it's been cool. Um, you know, it's stressful, but it's not too bad. And fuck, what was I gonna say? It having a job, fucking, it made this the most, you know, fucking physically active year of my life. And even just the first few months, like the first 3 or 4 months, just those first few months already made this the most physically active year of my motherfucking life. Yeah, and it was cool. And but things here at the house are still kind of, you know, kind of a fucking mess. My two oldest nieces, still, all that bad behavior and shit, and a lot of shit happened, and blah 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 blah, and a lot of stupid shit, and they ended up like moving out and going to live with their mom, and she kind of just she's not a good influence, so that whole situation didn't turn out too well. But after that, I just kept working here. I just kept working, and after a few months, my brother, he started telling me again. So he started telling me, reminding me to go ahead and start looking for an apartment and all that shit. And once both of his daughters moved out, he pretty much told me that we had a conversation, and he told me that his only reason for having this house was so that he could have a place for his daughters to live and all that shit. And now that they had moved out, there was no real reason for him to keep this house. He has a girlfriend that he plans to move in with him and get married eventually, but they can't do that right now. So he pretty much told me that since it's just me and him at the house for right now, he was thinking about just moving out and getting his own apartment so that he'll be able to save up more money, because renting a house is very expensive. So he gave me a choice. He told me either we can move out of here and get our own apartments, or we can stay here, and I would have to start paying paying rent, like $500 a month. So I was like, yeah, I'll do that. I'll pay rent. I'll pay the fucking rent. I immediately said, let's do that. Let's stay here, because I don't really want to move out yet. So we decided to do that. So I think it was in September when I started paying rent, and at that at that point I had like a little over $3,000 saved up, I think. And hey, cats! Look at these cats. It's kind of a mess right now. I need to clean up this week. Clean up this dining room. But yeah, I think I had about $3,000 saved up at that point. But I started paying him $500 a month, so and he also asked me to help him pay for something. He wanted to get a truck, and he asked me if I would be willing to help, pay for it. So I put in some money into that, and I was glad to do it because, I owe him a lot of money because he's helped me a lot over the years. So I gave him some money for that, and but that brought me down. That took away a lot of my money doing that. So right now I'm just kind of just saving money up again. I think I started off 2018 with like $200, and at the moment I have just a little under $700. But over the next few months I'm going to be obviously saving up more, and hopefully by summer 2019 I'll have at least 4,000 saved up, I hope, because when I do get my own apartment, I want at least $4,000 in my bank account at that point, because I don't want to be struggling constantly with money. I want a decent amount of money in my bank account. Yeah. And with my job, things have been okay, but over the last fucking like week or so, things have been kind of weird at my work. My team, the team I'm on, we have like two. Hey, be good. We have like two supervisors, but some things happen, and we're probably gonna have different supervisors, and I guess business slows down after Christmas, so they might be letting some people go, and yeah, it just has me worried. I hope I hope I can hold on to this job. I really hope I can hold on to this job. And if I do, then if I can hold on to my job, then 2019 should be an okay year. Yeah. And all I really want out of 2019 is fun. I want 2019 to be a fun year. That's what I really want from it. Other than that, 2018's been an okay. It's been an okay year. There's probably a lot of stuff that I'm forgetting to mention, but hey, oh well. Well, there was something bad that happened this year. One of my dogs, Peppy, is a Chihuahua. He ran away. It was at I think it was at the very end of June. Um, he got out of the backyard through the side fence. He was able to get out of it because it was hot outside. And at that point, I was leaving the dogs outside. What? Like I wasn't leaving them outside. No, basically they were inside when I would leave and go to work. But like my nieces, when it started getting dark outside, like around like 6 or 7 o'clock, they were supposed to put the dogs outside. So they did that. But at that point, it was getting pretty hot, and even at nighttime, it was hot. So, uh, I guess my dogs they didn't like being outside in the warm fucking weather. So he was able to get out of the side fence and he ran away. And when I got home, I freaked out. I was looking all over for him, and the next day I put flyers around the neighborhood and checked a few places, but there was a site. I think I checked it, but I forgot to keep checking it. But like a week later, or over a week later, my brother found he was looking at this website for a shelter or whatever, and it had my dog on there, and it said he had been adopted. But I called the place and I was offering them $1,000. I mean, not them $1,000, but I was asking them if they could get me in contact with the person who had him, and they did. And I told them like, hey, I'll offer the person $1,000 to give my dog back. They put me in contact with the lady who had him, and I told her, I'll give you $1,000, but it turned out she was a rescue, like she rescues dogs and all that shit. So she didn't want the money. She wanted to make sure that I would be taking care of him if she gave him back to me. So, but I decided go ahead and let him stay with her for a while because I had a lot of shit to deal with, and hell, right now I still have a lot of shit to deal with. So he actually stayed with her, and he's still with her right now. But I'm still in contact with the lady, and she's taking very good care of him. And I've told her, I'll give you money if you need it for anything that my dog needs. But she said no. She doesn't want any money. She's happy taking care of him. And we're supposed to actually meet up sometime, like at a park or something. And it's when we do that, it's going to be really nice to see him, because she's taking really good care of my dog, and I'm just very happy about that. So I'm excited to see him whenever that happens. We were supposed to do it like this week, but she has some stuff going on with her family member, and I told her to just focus on that, and we'll meet another time. I don't know if I'm gonna get him back or if I'm gonna let her keep him. I have 4 other animals, and when I do get my apartment, I just got to make sure I don't have too many animals. And she's a good woman. It'll probably be best to let him actually stay with her. But I'm still gonna see him sometimes, so it's pretty cool. He's in good hands, so I'm happy about that. And a really good thing that happened this year in 2018 was that I have a new baby nephew. A new baby nephew was born, and that's just awesome. And I've seen him a few times so far, and I've held him, and he's awesome. He's a really cool little guy. He's healthy, and I'm just happy. I'm happy to have a new baby nephew. I need to go over to my sisters and visit them more often. And holy shit, this video is already 15 minutes long. Jesus. I feel like there's probably a lot I haven't really mentioned. I ate some pussy this year. Yeah. I met up with a couple back in January through Craigslist before Craigslist took away the casual encounters section. But yeah, I met up with a couple. This guy, he messaged me. I posted an ad, and the guy replied to it. He messaged me, told me to come over and eat his lady's pussy. And, you know, I did. I went over there, and then she's actually very attractive. But she was wearing a blindfold, like, I don't know, they do this thing to where it's like, I guess he probably doesn't want her seeing the guys who fuck her or whatever. I don't know, but it was fun. And I was supposed to actually fuck her, too, but I was nervous, so I had a hard time, like, staying hard. But I ate her out, and she sucked my dick, and it was fun. And I met them again in July, and we did pretty much exactly the same thing. And we might actually be meeting up again sometime soon. I messaged them. I messaged the guy earlier in December, but we didn't really set anything up, so I'm going to probably message him again sometime in the next few weeks and see if we can set something up. But yeah, that was fun. And as you can see, I'm still a lonely person. You know, I'm still having to do that, having to meet couples, to meet people through the internet, to have some sexual interaction. But there was nothing gay. It was just, you know, the only contact I had was with the woman, not the guy. But yeah, this year I've felt the loneliness a lot this year, and it bugs me because, you know, I'm at work a lot. I work a lot. I work full time, and I've made some good friends there at work, and it's cool. It's a pretty cool place, pretty cool people to be around, and there's some pretty ladies there too. But, you know, I still suck with my I still lack a lot with the social skills. But yeah, I want like a female. I want a lady. I want like a girlfriend or something. But it just doesn't happen for me. But yeah, I've made some good friends this year at work, and I think I made one friend through an app. A lady from the Philippines. She's really cool. And and again, my friends from work. You know, there's a few of them that are really awesome people. And this year, you know, the friends I've had for years, they've still been there for me. My friends, Brittany and Angie and others. I love you, Brittany. I love you, Angie. And I thank you both for being, you know, really good friends to me. And yeah, I'm sorry I had to go and mention the sexual stuff in this video, but you know, I don't really hide stuff like that. I'm pretty open with a lot of things. Yeah, I'm a pervert. But yeah, I wish I had a lady. I had a nice Christmas. You know, I worked the night before Christmas, and then when I got off, I went home and I got on this app, and I saw, you know, a post by a lady that she was venting pretty much about some stuff that was going on, and I messaged her, and we started chatting. We chatted for a while, and then we actually asked for her number, I think, and we talked on the phone that night, and we talked for like 4 hours, I think. And then we actually met up on Christmas Day. most places were closed, but Jack in the Box was open, so we went to Jack in the Box and we kicked back there for like what, an hour and a half or 2 hours or so, and we just talked, and it was nice. And she's a very pretty lady, and I want to fuck her, but I don't think she's really into me. But she's a nice lady, and it was nice to have someone to hang out with and just talk to on Christmas. So that was nice, and hopefully, she's probably not into me, but hopefully we can like be friends or whatever, continue to be friends or whatever. And yeah, this video's gone a little too long now. Too long. I need to end it here pretty soon. But yeah, 2018's been an okay year. My two oldest nieces, one of them might be moving back to the house. It's possible that they'll both be moving back here, and the oldest one might be bringing her current boyfriend with her. So I don't know. But, I had a conversation with my brother, and, he understands that, I pay rent now, so if one of the girls back or both, if one of the girls come back or both of the girls come back, they have to understand that they need to be more respectful this time around, because I'm not just going to let, all the bad behavior slide like I did before. And that's the bottom line. But yeah, big thank you to everyone who's been a friend of me. Brittany, especially you. I love you very much. I'm sorry for all the stuff you have to deal with, and I wish nothing but the best for you, and I wish things would get better for you. I hope 2019 treats you very well. Same goes for you, Angie. You've been a really good friend to me. You're always there to talk. I know I'm probably not a very good friend. I suck at being a friend to everyone who I'm a friend with, who I'm friends with. I probably suck at being a good friend, but I'm sorry. But I thank you all for your friendship, and you're just awesome people, and I love you all very much. And yeah, there's been some good movies and music this year and all that shit. Avengers: Infinity War was awesome, and I've watched that like 3 times so far. And that group, Brockhampton, they released a new album this year, Iridescence or something like that. There's some good songs on there. I haven't heard the whole thing yet, but there's some pretty good music on there. Eminem released a new album, Kamikaze, which was awesome. Joyner Lucas was on one of Eminem's songs, and Joyner, he's releasing more of his own music, so that's really cool. And I went to my first concert this month, December, just like about a week and a half ago. I went with a friend of mine named Danielle. We went to see Brother Ali. He's a rapper with the Rhymesayers Entertainment label, and it was awesome. It was good energy. It was fun. I didn't really do much other than like stand around and nod my head, but it was fun. It felt good. It was good energy, and I loved it. And yeah, that was a really good first concert to go to, because Brother Ali's very talented. He makes good music. So I hope to go to more concerts in 2019. And I've also been listening to this guy, Dem Atlas. What is it, like DEMATLAS, Dem Atlas. He's really good. He's a really good rapper, or yeah. And he's also with Rhymesayers Entertainment. And I seriously, check that guy out. He has 2 songs that I really like. One of them's called Drive North, and the other one is called Bad Love's Company. This dude is awesome. And I've been listening to the other Rhymesayers too, like Atmosphere and Greaves. There's so many talented people with Rhymesayers. Yeah. And that's pretty much it. There's been other good music this year, but over this last month, it's been I've spent a lot of time listening to those guys, especially Dem Atlas. That guy's just really good. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say. There's been some good and some bad this year. Not really too bad, but it's been a decent year. Stan Lee passed away recently, and that's obviously sad. Or well, I mean, he was 95 years old, right? And he brought a lot of good to this world. So many of us, he's touched our lives in some way with the characters he's created or helped create. And yeah, Stanley's Stanley's amazing, and I thank him for everything he's done for all of us, all these wonderful characters he's brought to life for us. So Stanley, love you. Thank you for everything. Excelsior. I'm not sure if I said that right, but hopefully I did. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say. My mind's kind of blank right now, but hopefully 2019 will be a good year with a lot of fun. That's what I just really want. I want to hold on to my job, and I want to have fun in 2019. And hopefully people are stop being. Everyone needs to stop being so fucking negative in 2019. Seriously, man, just try to enjoy your life. I know a lot of people are depressed. I deal with some depression too, and if you're dealing with depression, just do your best to keep fighting through it and try to find positive things to do. Think positively, get out more, be active. Just try to change something about your situation. I know it's not easy, but just try your best and keep trying your best. And I'm gonna keep. I don't know what I'm gonna do in 2019. If I can hold on to my job, I'll probably get my own apartment maybe around summertime. But who knows? Right now I'm kind of worried about my job, but I'm just trying to keep positive and hopefully everything goes okay. And yeah. Huh. I really don't know what else to say right now. And this video is much longer than I wanted it to be. I only wanted this to be 10 minutes long, but oh well. That's what I do. I always intend for a video to be short, but it ends up being much longer. And check this out. I'm still wearing the same damn hoodie that I've worn for the last since 2015 and 2016 and 2017 the end videos. I'm still wearing the same damn hoodie. Oh yeah, I mean, having money this year was nice. I bought some stuff. I bought a PlayStation 4. I bought a Nintendo Switch. I've been playing Call of Duty Black Ops 4 and Super Smash Brothers Ultimate and Grand Theft Auto 5, of course. I got Red Dead Redemption 2, but haven't really played it much. I've mainly been playing Call of Duty Black Ops 4 and Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. Both are really awesome games. And I'm talking a little too fast right now. I'm just trying to wrap this up. No. But yeah, next year we have Avengers Endgame coming out, and that's gonna be awesome. And I just look forward to 2019 hopefully being a good year for all of us. It's probably gonna be a lot of crazy shit, just like there always is, but we shall see. Yep. But again, I think everyone who's a friend of mine, I thank you and I love you all, and I wish you all the best. And I wish the best for myself too. I gotta get ready for work, and it's actually raining outside. Yeah. Probably get a lift to work. But yeah, I'm gonna get off here and try to upload this video. It's probably not gonna be able to upload it till later tonight, so whatever. But yeah. I wish you all a happy new year. Have a good day, have a good night, have fun.